Hey guys, it's Sharon with Little Britain Company. Welcome to the channel. Um, I'm really excited about today's project. So I've been, oh my gosh, smashing this pack of paper, and it has been so much fun. If you haven't seen the other ones, I've created a playlist so you can see them all at once if you want to. Each project right now, this is going to be project number 6. And I think when I'm done with this one, I'll still have enough left to do project 7 and 8. And but today I wanted to make these tags, and I'm really excited about this. Once again, this is a Temu die, just like the other. This is just a simple version of the tags that I made. So this is a Temu die set. You've got the little, I don't know, hole things, hole covers, enforcers. I think it's enforcers. And I have been using, this is the leftovers from the file folders that I made. If you didn't see those, I'm going to bring this out a little bit. So I made these cute little, a whole bunch of different sizes using file folders. But I had a bunch of pieces left over, and I wanted to make sure I use those too. And they work really well with kind of this whole set that I now have going on. So I am super excited to show you all what I'm making. I'm gonna put this to the side because I did, of course, already I made a bunch. But I'm going to finish up by making these last ones. Let me move those off. So I'm gonna jump right in. So for the these tags, I'm gonna go ahead and use, see if I can fit it. Just, oh, beauty. Actually, I think maybe if I do it that way, it's not as easy as as one would think. Each one of these is just, I just got to make sure I get the right amount. Okay, so the first thing I do is I kind of figure out what space I need. I want to get at least 3 from this. That gets me 1. And as soon as I find one, I'm just putting a little washi tape down on it. I don't want it to go away, but they can sit pretty close together. I mean, honestly, I could probably put them right on top of each other, but I don't want to. So just a little touch of washi tape. And then this last one is going to have to go like this. It extends longer, clearly, than the other ones. So I'm going to try to use up less, not what I have to. All right. So I also want to do the little enforcers, the little reinforcers. So I'm going to put those here as I go through, because I want to make extras of these. I think these are super cute. So again, this is a decent heavy duty, not heavy, but this is a decent weight of file folder. I'm really just jumping straight in here, aren't I? That never happens. Oh my goodness, here we go. Oh, see, so much for that. I'm going to push this back a little bit so that I make sure that it all cuts. How was everybody's day? We are doing testing at school, so that's super fun. They did what we call check-ins to see basically how well you're doing on the content up to this point. Yesterday, Little Brit took the science check-in and got 100 on it, which was very exciting. Okay, so I pull this one off. So this kind of works as the back of these. And that's why for the ones that I did, and I'll show you in a minute, I actually used my pokey tool. I should use my good pokey tool. Where did I do with it? That's not it. That's not it. there it is. How did I lose my pokey tool? My little pokey tool. All right, so see, that's one really cool thing about these files. And again, I found these at Target, but like this past summer, this was not a recent purchase. So I've had them here for maybe this fall, but, and I'm keeping, I don't know if you can see this, I am keeping all these little dots because I think I'm going to use them in some stuff. It just cuts beautifully. So my plan is to make, that's what by the way, when I'm with my washi tape, I know I'm going around, I just put it, I just stick it on top of there until I can't use it anymore. All right, come on. Okay, these are super cute. They just form so nicely. And I've made a decent number of these. So you have the simple one, and then you have kind of that fancy one. And like I said, I'm keeping my little dots here. So let me do this one. And I'm moving it. I'm going to go ahead and move these out of the way. Put them back up here. I've got them attached to my little magnetic piece so I don't lose anything. All right. I'm going to keep, get that off there. I'm going to keep that piece at the moment, but we're going to move on. I'm going to show you what we're doing next. Because for this one, and really the only reason I'm going to cut off the pieces I'm sure, but that I'm not going to use. But this is a decent sized piece, and I can make some more of these cute little reinforcers. I'm going to put them back up here for right now, though. All right, so with this set, is like I just showed, this is what comes with it, as well as this piece, which means that I can make individual pieces for here. Okay, so let me move this out of the way, actually. Nope, not too far. I just realized I'm gonna need it. That was silly. I'm gonna slide this back in here real quick so I don't lose anything. I don't want to lose anything. It got hot. Literally, it's getting hot at night, and or I'm sorry, it's getting cool at night and hot in the morning, just like we're gearing up for summer. So dogs, they don't even get near here. And so I made, as you can see, a whole bunch of these little guys. Put them on here. I made one of these. You get this piece too, but these little things sit so perfectly on there. I mean, even just like that, it's adorable. But this one isn't quite the same. And although it's fine, that's just not the look I'm going for right now. So I'm not going to use those. All right. This is actually a really, really quick one. I had some fun just cutting out these other ones before I did this one. So I have created kind of these different colored sets. Where's those? Just using, honestly, this was just by using the front and back of the different pieces. I think that goes there. Right there. I am seriously in love with this set. I just think it's so, so pretty. So Little Bridge stuck up behind me. Hello, sweetie.
Hello. It's clean. Look.
Your trombone is clean. It's beautiful. He cleaned his trombone. If you are unfamiliar with instruments, you have to, especially instruments you blow into, you have to clean them on a fairly regular basis.
Yep.
Okay, you need to go work on your ELA project.
Yeah.
Love you.
Love you. Oh.
Okay, so I'm going to start by showing you what I'm going to do is I'm going to make these up into these, I'm going to put some different pieces together, but then I'm going to make them into these cool little sets. I thought a little pastel set of 3, it just screams summer to me. Nope, I don't want that one. I want that one. So cute. So I've got 2. I have to make sure I have. Now, how did I end up with that? Okay, so with this one, I'll do those 3. Still a lovely pastel. And then I'm going to do this. Got a little bit of the washi tape. So this one is a little bit less pastel if you're using this side. You can switch to the other side if you want to. Let's see what we've got for this one. No, I'd have to do, okay, that one. So it's going to be a nice, I think it's going to be a nice little combo of the pieces. Yeah, that one's pretty. And then I'll do those 3, and then I have this one extra. So I'll have to do more. So this is going to give me, what, 6 sets. So the next thing I'm going to do with these is I'm actually going to do something maybe a little bit backwards. I'm going to keep them in sets. I'm actually going to just move this out of the way for a minute. So my plan here is I'm going to find some of the stickers, and the stickers will go on here. And then once I know which stickers I'm using to be kind of a focal point, then I'm going to decide with the papers I have left, which isn't a whole lot. I mean, I've got a whole bunch of, but I do have a bunch of littler pieces that I can use for this. Like, you know, all of this stuff. I'm going to use this to cut out the toppers once I know which stickers I'm using. And this one. Okay. And I want these to be I want each set of 3 to have a theme. So for one set, I'm going to do the chickens. So cute. Let's see, I think that we're going to do that one. And so if you notice, there's more room on some and then less on others. So I just want to make sure that the ones that I'm picking make sense. It's so cute. Because this one would not have fit on that one because of the way it comes up. Okay, so some of them, I do want to use, let's see. Some of them I'm just going to use these flowers, which I think are going to be adorable. Wait, why is that like that? I did not just do that, did I? Daggone. That should not have been. What'd I do? it's like this weird game. All right, those three are correct. Those three are right. Those three are fine. These are fine. I mean, it's like the first one I choose and I'm like, what? So this set needs this. Does it? It does. But I can't trade out for anything else, can I? Oh my word, this is confusing. I'm sure I can. All right, let me think. What am I doing? Okay. All right, so the one that I need one of these. Good gracious. How did this become so complicated and why am I not able to figure this out? All right, so I need to switch off a color. Like that color, I could switch here.
Hey.
Yeah. Yes.
So I'm gonna read the book to make sure I know the information, and then
Okay.
I'll start on tomorrow. Okay, Mom?
Okay.
Okay. Love you.
Love you too. All right, I'm going to take this one off. It's going to be okay. And I'm going to put him here. We're going to burnish him down a little bit. Okay, so he's good like that. And then, that's a set. I swear I'm making this much more confusing. Are you all following me with this? One moment, please. All right, ridiculous as it is, I worked it out. It's all good. It's all good. All right, so now I'm going to go back to putting my flowers on this set because I think that's very cute. And I'm going to actually put that one a little bit at an angle. And I think with this pink one, I'm actually going to do that. So then we have that set. Let's see. So I really like the pigs, and I'm kind of wondering if I should use something, you know, they don't all have to be matchy-matchy necessarily. I like the pennants. I could do like 2, maybe, across there. I'm going to do these. And I think I'm going to do them on here. You would think that this would be quick. Quick and easy, bada boom, bada bang. But not for me. Okay. I will say I'm very much liking some of these. All right, so what's next? We're going to do one set that's going to be like the baking stuff. Oh, yeah. That one's cute. And I'm going to use the pie pans on the other 2. So cute. So cute. Okay. Now let's see. I wanted to use the pigs, but I don't have enough pigs left. But I do have some other things. So I think because this whole thing was very much a recipe theme. I'm going to do these. And I promise when it's all done, I'll show you all in more detail. Those are cute. Now, this is just one step. There's more steps to come. And I think my last set here. I thought I had this all figured out. Oh, please, it's me. I'm always in the processes. So with this last set, I'm kind of wondering, I don't know if it'll work. I was going to use a couple of these pennant pieces and go kind of just partially across. I'm just afraid that they are too big for some of these pieces. So I do have a few other small things here. Or I could do something like those. We do have these other small pieces that I could use instead. That one's too big. I wonder how small they really are. Some of them are smaller than others. These are actually too big for this. That's strawberry. All right. That's not working for me. I think I'm going to go with the pigs like I wanted to. If they fit. Do they fit? Cute one. He's a cute curly Q. And then I need something in the middle that kind of brings my cute little pigs together. Not really sure what that's going to be. Maybe the dog? Sorry this one's taking so long, guys. This part of the process I had not finished, so I tried to get some things done ahead of time. I think, actually, I'm going to do the dog independently because I really, well, if he fits. Does he fit? I just really like the dog. Oh, he's going to go on his own little thing. I think I'm going to do this little saying. I'll move that out of the way. Grow through what you go through. I think, how cute. Okay, those are adorable. So I'm thinking some of these for these toppers. So I'm going to move these out of the way. I want to try to keep them together in these little sets that I've made because heaven knows if I move them out of the sets, I will not get them back again because that's just where I am at the moment. Let me do that one. Da, da, da. 2, 3, and 1. Okay. I'm going to put those over here in this because I will be using those in a little bit. All right. So I am actually going to get, what did I do? I'm going to get these back out again. I'm going to use them. I'll show you what I mean. So now I want to do some toppers, which I think is going to be really fun. Oh, will it fit? Will it fit? I think so. Yeah, I think that's going to fit. I'm going to try this one right here. It's going to be really tight. All right, I'm going to put that one there. Glad I taped it down. So this is going to take, this can take a little while, but because I've got these, I did this one before. I can use these. This is easier if I do it like this. I can use these and kind of set them up like right like that and cut these out and they'll fit inside too. All right. I don't think I have enough room to do the other one. It's just going to make it go slightly faster because I want to do, and now I'm really just using up scraps. Let's see. This is going to be so cute. Oh, but I just realized I cut out the middle. That's okay. No, oh no, I cut out the eat part. That would have been so cute. All right, so that one didn't work as well as I wanted to. I didn't think about that, but that one did. Look how cute that one is. So this is going to go on one of those toppers. So now that's what I'm going to do. For a minute, I'm going to go ahead and try to get a few of these cute little, see what I can fit. This one's nice because it really does. Oh, so close. It fits. It's very tight. All right, I'm going to do that one, and then I'm going to do this again. This one's really tight. So I like to line it up the other way. Shoot. Okay. I do that right like that. There we go. Let's do it like that. And then I can see this. I'm going to line this up like that. Okay. I don't know why I like to turn it like that. I just do. You don't have to, of course. So I'm going to pick a few different topper pieces. And since I doubt you all want to hang out for all of that, I'm gonna go ahead and cut a few more out and then we'll come back. So I wanted to show you guys this one really quickly. You do not need much to do these little toppers. I mean, you really do not need much. So I am going to, but getting them to hold, that's another matter. So there's one. I'm going to see how many of these I can use on here. There we go. Trying to get it to stay in one place. And there's two. All right. My washi tape is beginning to give up on me a little bit. And I'm just gonna see if I can fit, oh my golly, one more. And I'm gonna get some fresh washi tape here. If I can figure out what I did with it. It was right here. Just a minute ago. There it is, it's hiding, okay. All right, right, so this one, and again, I'm really just lining it up. I mean, if I can get it right there. There. Lovely. I may have to do a little trimming on these, but go. And back to go. Oh, one moved quite a bit. Let's just see if we got it. Looks okay. Okay. I know several of you mentioned how much you liked this particular paper. I love it. This very French looking one. So that was really nice because it allowed me to get several pieces at once instead of just the one. And that's the kind of thing I'm just throwing away. I have definitely gotten my money out of this paper pack. I was a little worried actually for a while that I wasn't really going to be able to do a whole lot with it. Okay, this washi tape really, when it starts getting old, it starts gets more sticky. It does not want to come off. When we did the first recipe album, the very first project for this, I was thinking, oh, I'm not going to be able to do much in the way of the projects that I wanted to do. It's just the paper pack that kept on giving. Okay, cute. All right, throw that one away. You know, once it gets that old, it's just not worth trying to hold on to. And move these little guys over here. Making my own little confetti. My word, yeah. And this one. Oh, so cute. Okay. Definitely getting somewhere. So I want to make sure that I'm getting 3, because we have, I think, how many sets did I get? I can't even remember, guys. That's sad. Okay. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sets. Don't move. Okay. So let's see what else we have here. Just looking now to see what I might want to use with this. I do like that one very much. Kind of like that one. I'm thinking about that one. Trying to decide which one I want to cut into. A decent amount of that still. And by decent amount, I mean, you know, a teeny tiny bit. Oh, I think I can get some chickens out of that. Okay. This is the one we used. Some of these slightly bigger pieces, I have, believe it or not, I have another plan for those. So, all right, I don't know if I'm going to get 3 out of this one. Let's see if I have any other small pieces of that. What's under here? No. And I did a couple of bees. I did those. So I might keep those. I have a little bit of bee paper here that I could use. Oh, that's the one that's got, okay, I think I've got enough to get 2 out of this one. So 1 front, 1 back. All right. Let me just start with what I have here. I wasn't going to make you guys sit through this, but right, I don't think it really matters where we get the chickens. I'm definitely going to cut some of the chickens off. I don't want to necessarily, but It's just the way it's going to happen. So let me go ahead and do that one. And then I'm going to, I'm trying to decide whether I want to worry about trying to get a little bit of a chicken's head in there. That one will work. I can probably get that one right there. I'm going to do those two for the chickens, and then I'm going to come back for another one. I'm kind of, do I want to go ahead and try to do one of these right away, just so I can kind of get ahead of the game. I got to do it this way. Yeah, that's okay right there. I need more washi. That's okay right there. Let me get some more washi. So let me show you what I do. Okay. You can see the ridge there. And what I'm doing is I'm pushing this up just to the ridge. And that has been very successful in helping me cut these out exactly where I wanted them. Okay, now I'm just trying to get several through at once, so I gotta move that. Sorry about that. And although I really don't have to bring it back, I'd rather do that. And we are off. Now, if I have to cut something off a little bit, I can do that. Just trying to get a couple of, my word, my washi tape is not holding out for me here. So cute. All right, so there's one of those. And then I pull off this washi. Oh, I really don't want to do that. There we go. There's the chicken. It's like a big reveal, honestly. That's at least how I see it. That's what I've been enjoying, kind of each time I do them, I'm like, oh, look, they come out the same. Oh, look. It's got a chicken on it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. Let's see. Is there a way for me to get another chicken head in there? Sure. Right there. I'll be able to get another chicken head. That's kind of cool. And then I'm going to get this guy from this side. I may also want to use, because I think I have a little bit more of this particular one, and I can always use the green side. That might be pretty with those sunflowers. I tell you what, it is kind of important to get it lined up properly. Okay, so why did I think I had another one of those coming out? So I wonder if I could fit another one right up here. If I cut this, and I cut that, then I should be able to line this side up. There we go. So what am I up to? I have 1, 2, this will be 3, 4 sets. And back again. This one is just a lot of cutting. A lot of cutting. Ooh, don't go anywhere. Silly thing's running away. But I think that the end result will really be worth it. Oh my gosh, I love that. So if you've been with me for a while, you know that I have a good friend, Kate, who I actually met on the channel. Amazing, amazing woman. And you probably also know that she has been fighting cancer for a bit. And so she went to, and she had really great results. But the most recent trip to check on how things were going was not what we had hoped for. She is fighting strong, but just ask if people could say a little prayer for her. And hope that when she meets with her doctor again this coming week, that they have a good plan. I'm sure she has amazing doctors. So I'm sure that they will have a great plan for her. And, you know, honestly, she is an amazing woman, and I know that she can beat this thing, which is, you know, she can, and she will, and she is. But if you guys would just please say a little prayer for her and help that along, that is always appreciated. Okay. I'm going to do. All right, I'm going to do this because I can. I think that I'm going to do this and line this one up right there. And do those two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's going to be the wrong direction though. That one's going to give me that one. I'm in the wrong direction for this one. This one. Put that back on there. This one I need to be yellow. Stop trying to get away. If you look in the comments, Kate will probably, she says hi sometimes. Okay, let's see. This one's going to be the bees. No, did it fall? Let me get that in a second. And this one is, of course, going to be my yellow. So close. Okay, 1, 2, 3. This will be 4, 5, and that'll be 6. So almost there. Let me grab the one that fell. It wouldn't be me if it didn't fall. Okay. There are the bees. The bee's knees. Okay. All right, I'm throwing that away. I'm not gonna try to get anything. Oh, but wait, maybe I could get one of those. 1 second. I might actually not throw it away. Let's see if I can get one of these. Oh my goodness, I can. Should I do that side or that side? I'm going to do this side. Yes, I am that silly that I'm going to do that teeny tiny piece. Okay, so for this next one, I definitely need the yellow. So I'm going to start by attaching this piece, lining it up, because the other one doesn't need to be lined up. The other one I can just put on. My husband showed me a really funny video before I came on to do this, but it had some really strong music in it, and that music is just going through my head. It's almost like a Russian, I don't know, something. Maybe not Russian, just something. It's just a funny thing. It's just a funny thing. All right. Now I'm going to throw it away. I think that I can throw that tiny piece away. You know what? When I just did that, did you all, I don't know if you all saw that. I managed to grab, it managed to grab another piece that was sitting here and pull it off. Only me can make that big of a mess. It's a gift. It's a gift. I'm gonna think that because it makes me happy. All right, and I will tell you, I will probably do the same thing with that one. So I'm not gonna get that one up. Okay. Come on now. There you go. All right. Ooh, don't roll away. And look at that cute little one. Okay. Now, and I haven't tried this out. I mean, hopefully this all looks as cute as I think it will. You know, one can only hope. I'll put those back where they belong. Darn. Why is this not working? There. All right. Sorry, I just need to get this stuff out of the way. I was putting all these back on and they were not. It's funny because you, and I have to say that, you know, if you ever see a crafter and they're not in the camera, they're not in shot, and you're like, you know, I want to see what you're doing. And it's funny because the crafter has no clue that they're not showing you what they're doing in that time frame, because they're so concentrated on, you know, getting some stuff done, that they just, and they're still talking to you, so they think you can still see them. At least that's how I am. Okay, so I'm going to put out my sets again. It's almost like playing cards. It's kind of funny. And if I see another one that's messed up, I'm just leaving it. I'm just leaving it. These are just, I really like these. I think they're turning out really well. So now I just need to kind of decide what's going to go where. And I think that I really like this yellow for my chickens. This one must still have some. Is there washi? Yes, there is. There's washi tape still on there. Oh my goodness. I spent my day so we have to look at, since I work with technology in the school, I had to look at every single student computer and make sure that they were in good shape. And then I have to do tickets on them if they're not. And today I was trying to catch up on my tickets, and I had 80 tickets. 80. And so while the kids were testing, I was doing tickets. That was pretty much my day. I was just ticket. Super fun. So I think I might actually have to trim that one a little bit, which is fine. So maybe that one. I was thinking, I think I broke my nail is what I was thinking. I hope I did that. That. This one. And I actually think I might do the hens for these. And it's the toppers, I think, that are going to really pull things together. I'll do the bees up here with those. And I'm going to keep this very themey. Do those. Should I do that one? Come back here. Or that one. Cute. And I will do something different for the puppy. Actually, I think I might do that one for the puppy. Okay, so far so good. I've got these cute little tags. Bring you in a little bit so you can see the tags a little bit better. I'm really liking the tags. There we go. So now I'm just going to go ahead and start gluing them down, and then I'm going to go over here and make some decisions about what reinforcers I'm going to use. So stinking cute. All right. Make sure my glue is, yeah. And this is just, I don't want to put too much on here. I definitely want to get the whole thing down. Oh, so cute. Now, what do you guys think? What do you guys think about, should I do something to the back? I had thought about cutting out a white, just a plain white piece to go on the back of each one, because they're going to be fairly simple. And these could be used anywhere. You could use them for tags, for gifts. You could use them as labels. Be really cute as labels, especially in a pantry. You could use them as use these as bookmarks if you wanted to. They're just so stinking cute. You could use them in journals. Honestly, I think these would be adorable in a junk journal. Really adorable in different pockets in your junk journal. What do y'all think? What would you use them for? While I'm here, I want to say a big thank you to everyone who sends me messages. I cannot always get to them and respond. I read everything, and I really wish that I'm trying to catch up right now, actually, because I finally feel like I have 2 seconds. So I've been trying to kind of catch up. But please know that if you are writing the messages on there, responding, I am absolutely reading them. Y'all are so fun and you're so sweet and you're so funny. You guys, and so helpful. You are just absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. It's just fantastic. Do not. Here we go. Sorry. So yeah, I just want to tell y'all how much I appreciate you. And I appreciate that you write me comments and talk to me. Y'all have great ideas. Great ideas and great input. Oh, speaking of input, so we've been talking, I think, we've all been talking a lot about Temu and some of the crazy that's going on. Oh, that's got a thing on it. Some of the crazy that's going on right now with Temu, if you can, they are putting on there what the tariffs are. And the tariffs are, really making anything that you might want to order from China, just not reasonable. But I will say, because I really thought my Temu days might be over, I was looking on there recently and I found a couple of their, how they have stores on there. So I found a couple of stores on there that are doing like the focal beads, some of the beads. I want to look further into it and see what else they're doing. If I order locally, because I just don't feel like paying the additional $2.99 shipping for each thing, then I'm trying to look to see if there's a store that has the things that I want. So I could order from one store at a time. Like I said, I did find one store that had a bunch of the beads and the things that I've been enjoying lately. So that was fun. I didn't order anything. I was just, I just thought it was fun to find it and to know that there was something out there locally that could be useful. So we are having some fun. All right. So what do y'all think about these? Do you, because I just said that before a minute ago, but also, do you think I should do them in sets? Do you like the idea of, putting these in sets of 3? That's if I remember to cut the right ones. I can see these being really cute with maybe a Christmas theme. Like the Christmas toppers and I guess anything really. I personally have been loving doing this kind of cooking theme. So it's actually a question. I wonder if anyone tried that recipe I was talking about the other day. I think it's delicious. And if one of my sisters is watching who had some, let me know what you thought. We like it so much that we wanted to make sure that we had it around, like next time we need to go somewhere, like I've got something stuck in there. Like next weekend, we are going to go. What is that? something got stuck in there. We're going to go to our eldest son's and our daughter-in-law's house for lunch and gaming. We were supposed to do that this weekend, and we had something else come up. So we'll do it next weekend when we all have time off, and we're going to make them that. So we bought apple pie filling, strawberry pie filling, and blueberry. I don't know if the strawberry will do well. I mean, it should. That, by the way, is a good point. As you look at these, you might want to make sure that there's nothing, in the way. So close. Oh my goodness. It just occurred to me for some reason, because I always record with my phone. I just find it's the easiest thing when I'm working on these to do. But for some reason, every once in a while, it doesn't do the orientation that I want. So I want my orientation to be horizontal and not vertical. Vertical is more like for your shorts. And I just realized that it is doing a vertical orientation on this. Now I can switch that, but it won't necessarily look the same. So when you all see it, it'll probably look like it's horizontal, but I don't know why it's not. There you go. Doing it right away. I do not know why it did that. I wonder if that's part of it. Okay, well. All right, so now I just have to decide which ones of these. Oh, golly. So yellow or pink or green. Or that's more like an eggshell blue. All right. I think I'm not going to angst about this much. I might just do it in the same color for each of them. But let me switch that one. I'm not sure I cut enough of those. Let's see. Do we like them? I don't like that in yellow. I'm going to switch the yellow up here. Okay. So, good grief, trying to decide. Too many decisions. It's too many decisions for my brain. Okay. There's that one. I think I'm going to do, I don't think I have, I think I'm going to have to make more of these. That little decorative one in that pink. So let me do this one. I know I'm getting really quiet as I'm trying to concentrate on these, which is kind of funny. Okay, so this one, I think this one really needs to be in the yellow. I'll do the decorative one for this. It's cute. And that one is kind of the two different colors. Was that this? Which one is that one will do better? That one will be okay. Kind of. All right, I could do that one like that. And then this last one, I could do, I think this last one I'm going to do like this. Oh, I kind of like that. And I know that they're all slightly different, but I do kind of like that. Maybe I'll, no, I'm not going to switch with it. I wonder if I would like this. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. So now, are y'all sick of me now switching around? There. Perfect. I'm going to do it like that. Done. Okay, so this last part is so finicky. As I take this little tiny thing and put a tiny, try to put a tiny bead of glue on it and just, yeah. I'm going to move these out of the way as soon as I do them, only because I need to make that less. So I might just grab, there, that's a little bit better. My, these, because this is a little bit finicky and I don't want to get glue. I don't want to get what gets on my hand onto the paper itself, because it'll leave behind a residue. So, nope, 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 nope. Come on, line up. So much for not wanting to leave a residue. So that's why having that little flat piece does help. We're trying not to put the air conditioner on. Trying not to put the air on too soon. This morning, we had the heat on. Right now, I really am thinking about putting the air on. Okay, what do you think? I'm really liking these. I hope you guys are liking these. I hope that you find this project is useful. It's certainly a way to use the tiny scraps that we have left. You know, well, they're small enough that you know you're not going to get a whole lot out of them, but big enough that you feel like, oh man, I don't want to just throw that away, right? So getting this, gotta get that off my table. It's super fun. I love these little decorative ones. It's trying to get the tiniest amount of glue on there. All right, so Little Brit has a big jazz band concert coming up. Which should be fun. They're actually going to be selling tickets to it. It is a dinner. It is a jazz band concert and dinner, and we did it. He did it last year, and oh my goodness. He's good. He's very good. It should be super fun. So we want to make sure that we get our tickets early. Yes, and for Grandma Lynn. I'll see if any of my family wants to come. I'm sure he would love that. This one has a weird little dot at the top of it, so I'm going to try to work with it. You know, easier to work with that stuff than against it. All right. I'm really liking these. So, what's everybody else doing? Anybody have big plans coming up? Any big craft fairs coming up? So far, we have not done any craft fairs this year. Just too busy. I had a couple. We had the one big one planned, and still don't know why they canceled that. I know that I did the Christmas show with them too, and they said they weren't sure that they were going to do the Christmas show this year. So that was unfortunate. We'll see. See if they do the Christmas show. So close. It's funny. I'm really liking this sort of plaid paper on top of the chickens. I think that one came out well. Almost there. Okay. And the final leg. This is the only one. I actually put this one upside down. I don't know if you guys noticed me doing that one like that, because the other, I didn't have that color, and I was matching these up to their colors. That, you know, the reinforcer to the base. So cute. And finally, yeah, that was a lot easier with the tweezers. All right, I am pretty much done. I don't think that I'm going to put a ribbon on here. What I might do is put a piece of twine. I've got a piece of twine sitting right here. I'm thinking about putting a little bit of twine together with them just to hold the 3-pack together. So we have this one, and we have our cute little pig one, and the chickens, and just the sort of the miscellaneous farm items. And then the sunflower set. I think this is really pretty. I think that one came out nicely. And I really like this one. And then the cooking set. All right. Well, let me know what you think. I can take it. I do think that I am going to put that little one on the dog, and but it needs to be trimmed down a little bit. This one's a little bit longer than it should be, so I think I'm going to put this little one on the doggy, and then I'm probably going to use my last pink circle. Okay. I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know what you think. And if you're not subscribed, please, please, please hit the subscribe button so you can follow along. Believe it or not, I have one more project that I've already started that I'm going to be showing probably the night after this. And then I have enough to make at least one more project after that, shockingly. So stick with me, and if you would, and I appreciate y'all. And don't forget to say a prayer for Kate. Please, please, please. All right. Thanks, guys. I'll see y'all later. Cheers.